Howdy! Welcome back, stranger. Been a long time since we did a video, but today we have a special activity due to Halloween. We're gonna check out pumpkin carving, which comes down from the old times, and the jack-o'-lanterns were born then. So today I'm gonna tell you a short story of why we use pumpkins in Halloween, and of course, how to do your own pumpkin carving or jack-o'-lantern. To get started, we need some material. Of course, the main material that we need is going to be a pumpkin. It doesn't matter the size, as long as it's a pumpkin. You're going to need a knife. It can be a small knife for fruit, or a big knife if you prefer. You will need a spoon in order to take out the seeds inside of the pumpkin. You need a marker, and maybe a pencil or pen if you want. The marker and the pen is for the same thing, is to draw the face in your pumpkin. And you're going to need a candle. The candle doesn't matter what candle you have, you want, whatever. As long as it fits inside of the pumpkin. That's the most important. So well. Also you need kitchen cloth. Important to keep yourself tidy in your place. And you need a bowl, a plate, or whatever you have at the hand to put inside the seeds and avoid them being spilled all over your table. Well, the first step that we have to do is that we're going to take our knife, whichever, remember, and we have to open the lid of it here. Okay, that's the first thing. So you're going to grab your knife and you're just going to go straight into it with force. And down. You go forth and back until you get to the other side, or the inner side. Take it out and you continue doing the same process, just like this, until you manage to open a hole on the top so you can extract all the seeds of inside and later on put inside the candle. So well, the story begins when there's a man called Jack. This Jack guy used to play tricks on the devil, and he used to trick him from his own monetary benefit. The devil was very angry because Jack was always able to trick him. But one day Jack died, and when he died, he went to heaven. But God didn't let him into heaven, and the devil didn't let him into hell because he played tricks on him. So Jack had the bad luck to stay as a ghost or a old soul, abandoned soul, all around the world due to the tricks that he played on the devil. At the beginning of the years and the time, the jack-o'-lanterns were sculptured on other fruits or other vegetables in order to scare the wandering soul of Jack, because Jack came back every year trying to take others with him. Then we take out the top. We'll have some seeds. Once you take out the top, it's very important that you manage to do a mark with your pen on some top, so you can know where the lid is gonna close in. So let's do a mark here. Okay, and we manage to do a mark in that. And we take it out. And then with your spoon, you're gonna start rubbing the edges of your pumpkin in order to take out the seeds and put them into your bowl or plate. So, people started to carve the faces when the Irish came on pumpkins. It was much easier, they were bigger, and it was better. So the jack-o'-lantern was born that way. It's called jack-o'-lantern because it helps you scare away the soul of the poor old Jack on Halloween. So now you know why we use pumpkins. Remember, you have to rub it pretty tough on it. some of them falling out, but some of them are pretty tight, so might as well use the knife. Let's clean the spoon. So once you have cleaned up your pumpkin from all the seeds of the inside, quite messy, of course. Do not throw away your lid. You have to save it. Also clean this part. The same with your knife. Okay, because we're gonna use it at the end. There we go. So put it aside. Once you get finished, you're gonna grab your marker. You're gonna take your marker or your pen, whichever you wish, and you're going to draw a face, any face that you want to put on your face. So let's go ahead. Alright, so once you have finished drawing the face, maybe a bit dirty, but at the end we're going to clean it out, so let's start carving. And to carve, let's clean out our knife. It's super important. And we grab our knife and we're going to carve it, alright? We're going to carve it the next way. For the eyes, you will have to carve the inside of it. Leave this one. For the mouth, the same. I suggest you to start with the teeth, first of all, if you have made any different figures for the teeth. But well, the best way ever is to put your hand on the top of it and just go straight into it. Therefore, if you have like a little issue with that knife going any other way, you don't get poked with it. So let's go ahead and let's start carving a bit on it. Start with the eyes. It's gonna be quite hard and gentle at the same time. Okay. Be very, very gentle at the part of the eyes so you can have the perfect figure without breaking it out. Remember, at the end you can be polishing some details. Beginning, it's important to give it figure. The more detailed the figure is, the more time you will take, of course. In my case, due to the time on the video, I'm going to do something quite fast. So now that I have carved the eye, managed to take it out. And it comes out with a little hoop in it. You can put it aside. Okay, we have to rub it from the inside. Take that part. Remember, we can polish it at the end. Well, you will have something like this. So let's go ahead and start carving. And well, once you have carved it, this part, and it comes pretty loose, just grab the edge of your knife and try to pull it out. Gently, in order not to break other parts that you have already carved. There we go. Okay, and there it's taking a little bit more form. I like it. Carving is quite fun, but it can take quite a lot of time. Once you have carved, you may notice that there are some parts here that are still visible. What you can do is with your knife, you can detail those parts in order to make it thinner. For a better view inside. So, for example, here in the eye, I will go a little bit deeper and cut it round, just like I'm doing here. And once I break it, you can see that it's a little bit deeper and better, so more light can come out of it when we turn on the candle. So, let's go ahead and detail a little bit. More or less. The same thing in the teeth, you can do a little bit more opening from the inside. Be careful not to break the teeth, because the teeth are quite thin, and if you do it a bit thinner, you may break them, and you do not want that. It's good because my pumpkin is a little bit serious. Let's make it smile a bit more. Okay, once you have carved it from there, it's very important that you clean it from the inside once again. Okay, so let's clean it and we'll be right back. Well, Once you have finished cleaning it from the inside, of course the front part is going to be quite dirty, so you can use a cloth or you can use a paper towel in order to clean up the surface. So we're going to grab ourselves a paper towel and we're going to be cleaning out the surface in order to take off the marker, pen, or pencil that you used. When you finish cleaning it, the ideal thing to do is to wash your pumpkin. Okay, so wash your pumpkin, and that's gonna be much better. And there we go. That would be your pumpkin. Once you have done this, you will need your candle. In my case, I have lighted mine. And you're gonna put it inside of this. I'm gonna help myself here. The eyes. In order not to burn myself. Right, there we go. Then you take your lid and remember the mark that you did at the beginning. And you will close your jack-o'-lantern. I hope you liked it, and thank you very much for following me. Give a like to the video, hit the subscribe button. See you next time.
Why so serious? Happy Halloween.